Adam Schefter from ESPN talking about what he's hearing relative to the Browns and Giants' top picks.
And it certainly feels like the Cleveland Browns are inclined to look elsewhere aside from quarterback. And it's starting to feel like the New York Giants at number 3 are starting to look elsewhere other than quarterback. So if the Browns don't take Shedeur Sanders at 2, and if the Giants don't take Shedeur Sanders at 3, and that is the feel that I'm getting recently, where is Shedeur Sanders going?
And Tim, that's an interesting question. And my guess is both the Browns and Giants would hope that Shedeur Sanders falls into the late part of the first round, because I don't think either one of them has a problem with Shedeur Sanders. I just don't think they're locked, solid, sure that he's going to be worthy of what would be a top 2 or 3 pick.
Well, what I think is interesting is, Shedeur Sanders, this whole draft cycle has been kind of puzzling to me because he's had this precipitous fall when he hasn't done anything. They haven't played since December, and it seems like just ever since the combine, for whatever reason, Shedeur has just been in free fall again without doing really anything. I know he didn't throw at the combine; he got criticized for that, but you could also argue, why was he the only guy criticized for not throwing at the combine when Cam Ward also didn't throw? Not knocking Cam Ward, because Cam Ward is obviously worth the number 1 pick in this particular draft of the Tennessee Titans, but it just feels like Shedeur has been knocked for nothing, really. And I mean, I get he's not flashy. I get there's not the elite arm strength, but I've said before, arguably one of the most overrated things in quarterback evaluation is arm strength. I mean, how many guys have we seen with elite physical tools come in the NFL and not have success? With Shedeur, it's the elite brain, I think, that is appealing right there. That's why I personally still think he's worth the 2nd pick. I'm not buying him sliding as far as people are saying he is. I feel like I kind of need to see it on draft day before I believe it. And like I said, we'll see if we still have the same conversation after Shedeur's pro day on Friday and after the Browns have their private workout. I think a lot of it's just because he hasn't really had his opportunity to step in and really show that he is worthy of the 2nd pick by throwing, because he really hasn't since the end of the regular season.